behind me, this is as we can go. Some neighbors on the street have been able to return home. Some are still evacuated. Now, police and fire officials are working to clean up the leak from earlier today, but it's unclear when that may clean up. Now, here's
my first thoughts. I was really scared.
Karen Jetty and her neighbors had to stay out of their homes here on Mobile Island Road for most of the day because of this, a propane gas leak.
I was really worried that something bigger might happen, that there could be an explosion.
Colchester police got the call around noon. An excavator digging up a tree accidentally hit a 1,000-pound tank underneath a construction site. Cleanup crews say the rotten egg smell confirmed the tank was leaking.
Propane is a very dangerous gas that's flammable, and if it was left unattended, it could build up to levels that could explode.
The Vermont Hazmat team worked with Colchester and Malletts Bay fire departments to secure the scene, carefully burning off the gas to drain the tank.
The fire department has set up the water to dissipate the vapors and control them so they're not at a level that could explode, and we're monitoring them closely with the meters we have, and then we're flaring the product off until it's safe.
Well, I'd like to see them do whatever work they have to do to make it safe.
Renee Wunderlich reporting. New tonight, we're hearing from the police officer who arrested a Colchester mom accused of driving her kids to school after drinking alcohol. Police responded to Malletts Bay School around 8:30 this morning. They say 44-year-old Rebecca Rich of Colchester was dropping off her two kids. Rich was arrested and charged with DUI. Police say they don't want to see anyone driving after drinking, and having young children in the car, well, it just makes the situation even more serious.
Risk, the people that are on the road at risk. Driving to the school, there's tons of kids out walking around. One bad mistake could ruin it for everybody.
Rich was also issued a citation for DUI refusal and child endangerment. Colchester police are investigating a string of burglaries in one office building in Fort Ethan Allen. At least one suspect broke as many as 15 doors, stealing cash and leaving hundreds of dollars in damage behind. NBC5's Abby Isaacs spoke to one business owner who came into the office to find it ransacked.
3 of the doors were totally ruined. The locks are gone.
It's some of the damage left behind after an office building in Fort Ethan Allen was burglarized.
It's scary.
Colchester police say at least one person broke down the back door to get inside of the old DuPont Hall of St. Michael's College late Sunday night. The dorm has been converted into office space and rented out to businesses like the Vermont Genealogy Library. Their president says it's the second time in the last 5 or 6 years that they've been broken into. Nothing has been stolen, but each episode is upsetting.
It's like they went through the stuff in your house, you know.
This time, all their doors were busted and books were knocked off their shelves.
We even have a little lunch area and they just knocked over all the tables. I think they were just trying to be destructive also. Probably frustrated because they were not finding cash.
Police say the suspects did get cash from smashing the vending machines, but not without leaving behind some blood, which the police plan to use.
It's part of our physical evidence. You know, we take tool impressions from the door jambs. We can collect, you know, other types of DNA.
St. Michael's College is replacing all of the doors and locks and continuing foot patrols. Police are asking anyone with information about these break-ins to give them a call. In Colchester, Abby Isaacs, NBC5 News.
Police in 2 Vermont counties are grateful to a great-grandmother for being a great witness and say she may have helped stop a robbery spree. Vermont State Police say 20-year-old Jacob Robbins was after drug money when he held up 4 stores over the past 2 weeks, 1 in Burlington, 2 in Colchester, then another stick-up yesterday at the Center Market in Georgia, Vermont. But the owner of that store, a great-grandma, refused to give Robbins money, shooed him away, but then got a good look at his getaway car. That helped police catch the suspect and 2 women he was with.
It was nice to get a lead. We had put some of the surveillance video from the 2 robberies on the news and didn't get much for information, so it was nice to get a lead and get the cases resolved.
Jacob Robbins pleaded not guilty to the string of crimes, and the other suspects also denied the accusations against them. Assemblyman Billy Jones announced today a health care bill he is sponsoring has passed the Assembly. Jones's legislation would establish a rural health council within New York's Department of Health. He says it would help address concerns from people all over the state. The bill will now go before the state Senate.
At this point in time, we don't know what the drugs are.
Drugs that have sent one New Hampshire officer to the hospital. New tonight, the traffic stop that caused a hazmat situation. Oh, I gotta love that applause. Coming up, high school seniors take a walk down memory lane, part of a brand new tradition, Tom.
Temperatures going down, humidity levels going down. Tomorrow is going to be nice, but cooler. We've got your first alert weather coming up here.
You're watching NBC5 News at 10 on the Valley CW with Stephanie Gorin, Brian Colleran, and First Alert Chief Meteorologist Tom Messner.
A New Hampshire police officer is recovering tonight after authorities say he was exposed to a drug during a traffic stop. Police say the officer stopped an erratic driver on Route 104 in Alexandria. Well, during a search of the vehicle, the officer was exposed to a white powder that's believed to be an opiate-based narcotic. The officer immediately felt sick and was brought to the hospital. The powder was on his uniform, and that forced a hazmat call.
And we even saw the doctors outside going through what appeared to be a large bag of stuff. And it was kind of unnerving to think that just on any given day, something like that could take place.
The officer's out of the hospital. Police are now testing the powder to see if it was heroin or fentanyl. There were 2 people in the car at the time of the stop. A woman was arrested and a man was released without charges. A Plattsburgh daycare giving parents 4 days notice that it's closing its doors this week. Kaleidoscope Child Care Center out of Route 3 sent a letter home to parents Monday, letting them know it will be closing Friday. The letter explains that the owner was hoping to settle a deal with a third party to take over the facility. It fell through. NBC5 reached out to the daycare, but the owners did not want to comment.
Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Messner.
It was unseasonably warm out there again today, but nothing like yesterday and nothing like the day before that, at least to the north. Because if you look down to the south, Springfield in the 90s, along with Lebanon, Keene made it into the 90s as well today. Then you come to the north and, well, only the 80s for most of us. What are you going to do? Difference a day can make. It's a lot around here. Temperature change compared to 24 hours ago during our 10 o'clock news last night. It's 13 degrees cooler here in Burlington, 14 degrees cooler in Plattsburgh, 20 degrees cooler Saranac Lake, 22 degrees cooler in Messina. You get the idea, but not much of a difference as you do come on down to the south. All right, temperatures. This is currently what's going on here. 69 degrees in Burlington, 67 degrees Plattsburgh, still some 70s on down to the south. Places like Lebanon, Springfield, even in Keene. Right now it is 73 degrees. Let's talk about where these temperatures are going to go. We're going to dip tomorrow. Temperatures coming down a little bit to 70 degrees. Then they go up. Then we dip a little bit on Friday. And then for the weekend, we're going to be in the 80s, even into Monday. But we do have some rain in the forecast. First Alert Storm Tracker, things are clearing from the north to the south. You can see the clearer conditions out there. We've had some rain showers down to the south, even had a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. It was much earlier during our 5 o'clock news in Bennington County, Windham County. That is long gone. Rain showers just moving out of those regions. Looks like this should be the end of the line, because if you take a look upstream where the weather is coming from, pretty clear out there. And that sets us up for a very nice day tomorrow. As a matter of fact, the next 2 days around here are looking very good. So let's break down tomorrow. First thing in the morning, mostly sunny skies, 53 degrees at 7 o'clock. Lunchtime, maybe lunch outside. It's going to be sunny, mid-60s, and then into the afternoon, figure about 70 degrees. As I say, it's going to be cooler, but it's going to be nice and a lot of sunshine. Here's Futurecast. We're looking ahead. 12:30 tonight, clearer to the north, and watch the way all the clouds leave. So here comes your tomorrow. What a beautiful looking day. Sunny. Tomorrow night is going to be fine. Not much in the way of clouds at all. Day after that, Thursday, looking very good. Later in the day, maybe just a few high clouds rolling in, but that night it does become cloudy. So here comes your Friday. Friday at this point looks like the clouds thickening up. pretty decent chance for some rain showers around. Not a complete washout for the day, but from time to time, it looks like it is going to be wet. First alert forecast, clearing from north to south tonight. Cooler and less humid. You got to get some